San Benito CISD continues on its daily mission of instilling a lifetime of learning to a student population of over 11,000. In its quest to provide students with a wide array of educational opportunities, the district prides itself in offering instructional and educational opportunities designed to keep students even more engaged. Quality core instruction and a diversity of programs are available at all our campuses, like this one, Dr. Raul Garza Jr. Elementary. Today, as an insider, you'll participate in Texas Public Schools Week activities, you'll cheer with our cheerleaders, and much more. But first, we begin here at Dr. Raul Garza Jr. Elementary. Dr. Raul Garza Jr. Elementary staff works tirelessly in its commitment to educate children. Let's find out how.
Our school was named after Dr. Raul Garza. He was a very, very generous man, very caring, very community-oriented. And so his legacy is something that we hope that not only that we continue here, but his values is what we want to continue to instill at our campus. Our team here, our professional team, has worked hard to make sure that those values continue. Here at Dr. Raul Garza Jr. Elementary, we have been consistently high-performing for the last 8 years, and I'm extremely proud of that accomplishment. I'm very, very proud of my staff and our students and our parents, because together we have been able to establish and to meet that goal that we have had all these years. We've been able to make sure that our students succeed, and one of those things is making sure that our students have their goals met, and that they set their goals, and that we work toward those goals. And every single day we speak to our children about their goals. Our goals are to make sure that our children succeed on STAR, academic-wise. Not only STAR, but also that every child makes the grade in terms of the honor roll, A honor roll, the B honor roll, that we have a minimum number of children that are needing reinforcement and reteaching and that are retained. Our goal is that our campus is successful overall, from our life skills unit, our PPCD unit, our pre-Ks, all the way up to 5th grade. Our goal was to make sure that our library had the funding to be able to provide resources for our children, because the library is a focal point of our school. And if we don't have the resources for them, then they're not able to go back into the classrooms and teach. So we've been able to accomplish that as well. Our goal was to continue, for example, the CAVI training, which was the strategies for limited English proficient children. And we've been able to continue that. We've had our trainings this year and implemented the activities and strategies that our teachers were trained in. Our goal was to make sure that every single teacher on our campus continued the high quality, the high expectations, the endurance for our children, that they continue to reinforce that. And we've been able to do that as well. So overall, the overall goal was that every single student succeed on our campus. And that, as they say, no child left behind, you have to literally mean that, no child left behind. We look at every single child, and if this child is failing, then what are we going to do to ensure that he doesn't fail the next time? And up to now, we have been successful. We have been able to meet our goal. We have been able to work with the parents and the teacher and the student to make sure that that becomes a reality before the end of the school year. You walk in and you can feel the positiveness on our campus, the excitement that our children have in learning. You can sense the wonderful things that our teachers are doing. And it goes from our cafeteria staff members to our custodians, to our office staff, to our librarians. It just runs through the entire school. And that's something that I would want for my child, that my child attend a school where everyone is positive and everyone is willing to help and make sure that that child succeeds. And so I want to create that same feeling for these children. I just want to say that I am just very blessed to have such a wonderful staff, because they say you are as good as the people you surround yourself with, and the people that I surround myself with are amazing.
Not only are students here receiving the best educational opportunities possible from their teachers and leaders, they are also committed to living healthier lifestyles via the school's Project Fit America program. For many, their educational journey is just beginning in a desk just like this one, while others have traded the desk for a cap and gown. These are the students from Gateway to Graduation Academy program. This is a program designed to help students on a fast track to graduation.
Every day you guys work together. I see that. I see one pushing the other or helping each other. That's what makes it unique.
You had one job. Your job was to sit in that chair. And I had one job. And it was to make sure that no matter what, when I had a bad day, when you had a bad day, when it was too easy, too hard, not in Spanish, right? Yeah? The whole thing in English, the whole thing, you still did it.
Me faltaban 3 tags y lo tomé 3 veces y no pude, y yo sola me decía, no vas a poder.
Jessica me venía a la oficina y decía, ay, ma'am, está muy duro. No, Jessica, sí se puede.
Lo tomé la última vez y dije, wow, no lo podía creer. Me dijeron, pasaste, wow, me quedé wow.
Aquí está Jessica ahora con nosotros. Sí se puede.
Yo no creía que me iba a graduar, y cuando vine a Gateway, una gran oportunidad de todos.
Cuando Braulio vino a mi oficina y dijo, yo estoy aquí, yo quiero registrarme aquí en Gateway porque yo quiero graduar y yo quiero mi futuro.
Yo los recomiendo, por personas que batallan mucho, que vengan a este lugar porque es algo tan bonito, que te ayudan mucho.
Life is like a book, and you have just turned the page to the next chapter in your life.
You have overcome obstacles that no other has.
And we're happy for you guys from the bottom of our hearts. And I wish I could see you guys in the future, because I know you're gonna succeed.
These guys pushed so hard last year and over the summer and all of the first semester, and I'm so very proud of you, and you guys are the reasons why I teach and why I love doing what I do.
When all of us back here are so proud of you, all of those people up there are rooting for you, and be proud of yourselves. Today, right here, you guys ask me, why do I teach? Man, you're smart, why do you do this? This right here, because this is my care face. This is my I'm not gonna cry face. And this is my you guys are amazing face. This is why we all do this.
Teachers, we are proud of you. Counselors, we are proud of you for the amazing work that you are doing, your unwavering commitment to the kids.
Thank you, parents, for all your support, because without you, they would not be graduates.
You guys have proven that over and over again, proving that anything is possible because you're up here graduated.
"31 students made their way down the aisle to accept their diploma. The success of these students depends on teachers and leaders who help them with opportunities and innovative instruction. Opportunities like learning firsthand about outer space and planets from NASA engineers.
Hi, I'm Mike Zelensky, and I'm a space scientist at NASA's Johnson Space Center in Houston. was here talking about why we're interested in looking at rocks from space. And these are samples of worlds that never totally formed, or there are steps in development of planets, or the pieces of the moon or Mars or comets. And these all come to Earth as meteorites. And so what we do is study these meteorites in the lab to learn about the origin of the solar system and where the Earth came from. Basically, most meteorites contain a little bit of metal, and that's really rare in rocks from the Earth. Twice I've been on science teams for spacecraft missions that brought samples back to the Earth once from an asteroid, once from a comet. And so 2 times I was in once in Australia and once in Utah at night, watching the spacecraft from the atmosphere at night. And that's the most amazing thing. But it's coming back to Earth, and there's this huge fireball coming in the atmosphere, and when it lands, you'll get the samples and study them in the lab. And that was the most amazing experience, just watching that happen.
I'm Dean Muirhead, and I'm an environmental engineer. When I was 18, I saw an article it was a Geo magazine about water, the water supply for New York City, and how it's collected in the mountains and ends up in the reservoir in Central Park. And I thought it was fascinating, so I devoted everything to water basically in my career. And then I was always good in math and science, and I didn't really know what that led to, but for me, it led to engineering and working as a water engineer at NASA. To see people solve problems and to see people figure out what happened. And a lot of engineering and science is about investigating and detective work. And so it's fascinating that any problem that confronts humanity really can be solved when people put their mind to it.
If you really want to do something badly enough, you can do it. All you have to do is just not lose that desire. That's really important.
The variety of classes offered to students at San Benito High School is amazing. Today, more than ever before, students are taking classes which they had previously been able to take just through colleges, universities, or books. Let's go take a look at a special class run by special students.
This program was implemented about 2 years ago, and it's called Greyhound Corner Store. And what we're trying to do here is work with our life skill students. And what we're trying to teach them is the different skills that they need to be able to maybe find a job when they graduate, maybe go into the business world and work with different organizations such as Walmart, where they're learning the business skills. They're learning anywhere from learning how to handle a cash register, how to deal with customers, how to do embroidery, take inventory, order inventory, hopefully be able to use the technology that we have, the computers, to look up. For instance, if a customer comes in and wants a certain logo, then we can research it, download that logo, put it into our system, and then print that logo and use that logo to go ahead and give the customer what they want. So it's different skills that they learn.
I'd like for them to learn a little bit of everything. They learn how to clean the garment, and that means when it's finished, when we're finished embroidering it, we have to clean all the threads that are left there, or even the backing part. They feel successful even if it's the folding, even if they fold the shirt and they do a good job, if it's neat. You can see their faces, and you can see me jumping and smiling and everything. And for me, I don't know how to express it, but I love it, and I love my students. And it's a lot of little things, you know. It's folding, it's cleaning, it's delivering merchandise. That's another thing that they do. They call our clients to let them know that their garment is ready or whatever they brought in is ready. They all love them, they all thank them, and you can see their faces. You can see how happy they are, even when they come in here. Some of them just want to stay here the whole day, doing different things here.
Under constant supervision of teachers and advisors, these students are creating embroidery designs and ringing up sales in the process. This class is truly unique, like this red coat. Students competing in Leadership Skills USA competition must wear this red coat when they go head-to-head with other students from the Rio Grande Valley.
Skills USA is an organization across the nation that is designed for current technical education students to compete and also network with other students from all over the nation and also from their own state. Like right now we're having the District 13 conference, leadership conference, and it's from the Rio Grande Valley here in South Texas at San Benito High School, and San Benito Veterans Memorial Academy is hosting it. This is our second year, and it's a big conference, as you can see behind us.
I mean, I'm kind of excited. I haven't been in AV since 9th grade, so I was excited to join back in. And then they allowed me to be part of Skills, which is like a really important thing here. So I was really excited to be part of this.
I've been in Skills USA for 2 years. I've learned a lot from Skills USA. I've currently been in competitions with digital cinema, and this year I've done Career Pathway Showcase.
This is a organization that has changed names. It used to be called Vocational Industrial Clubs of America, and now it's called Skills USA. So it's been around since the 60s, promoting vocational industrial courses and also technology courses. Students take anything from TV production to building trades, CAD, you name it, just about any skill that the workforce in America requires. These courses teach students how to be leaders and also how to work in the workforce.
We learn a lot about teamwork and how to be responsible for everything that we do.
We're gonna go to Corpus Christi and compete with my other partners, and we're gonna present La Villita, our presentation.
Everything that we do within digital cinema and Career Pathway Showcase, we're in charge of, so we learn how to really take care of our responsibilities.
We don't have a lot of equipment, but we have a lot of facts, which is gonna help us. And I mean, if we do the best we can, I'm pretty sure even if we don't beat them, we'll be someone hard to beat.
I also have leadership contests, which I have a district officer. We've got state officers in San Benito. And if you're not involved with leadership, you can also be involved with skills. Just learn the trade and have fun.
No matter what we get or how we do, I know some people are gonna notice San Benito.
I recommend Skills USA because this organization really helps the students who really want to be in these types of careers really learn about what it's actually like being in these types of careers and having to do things on their own. So it really gives them a great insight for what's going to lie ahead for them in the future.
You have the opportunity to be in Skills USA. All you have to do is ask your advisor and have him lead you into leadership contests, also skills contests where you actually do hands-on.
The advanced audio-video production students, instructed by Joel Rodriguez, entered their video titled La Villita and earned top honors as KRGV TV Channel 5's Showcase featured video, securing a $100 grant award.
La Villita's been around, and there's no official record. Back then there were no building permits
to authenticate like a certain date that this place was built. But older men than I am have told me they quoted like 1940, 1941. Just do the math from there, you know. By the conversations that I've had with some of my clients, they've thanked us and they're glad it's back. It had been closed for approximately maybe 25 years, 27 years. It was not running. No, it wasn't. No dances were being held or anything like that. So I saw the sign out there, it was for sale, and here we are. You know, 9 years later, it's still here. You know, it's tough, especially when a place is closed for 25 years, and to kind of revive it again, you really have to do a lot of advertising. Well, those are the folks that really appreciate La Villita. They had either come here when they were teenagers, you know, and they love conjunto music, you know, Tejano conjunto music, such as like Rubén Vela, Tony La Rosa. There's a lot of conjuntos out there. I couldn't name them all, but that's the choice of music that these folks here like. You know, they like to dance to that music.
La Villita was a very famous place, a dance hall, since it had an open air and it had checked tile floors, so people just wanted to come and dance. There were such conjuntos like Agapito Zúñiga, Los Leitons, Los Gavilantes, and Paulino Bernal. It was another one very famous conjunto. It was packed, so you would have to buy your tickets way before time. Otherwise, you would be out. Most of them were quinceañeras, so a lot of them were family-oriented. And the quinceañera, well, that's part of the Mexican-American culture. My goddaughter had a quinceañera, and so I was dating Felipe. And while during the quinceañera, he proposed and he gave me the ring. El que no conoce La Villita no conoce a San Benito.
While some focus their sights on graduation and others focus their energies on taking unique and varied classes at San Benito High School, others are wanting to become a Greyhound cheerleader, a tradition here in San Benito.
Good morning. We're here at BC, and I'm the sponsor for the Silver Stars drill team. This morning we're having our fundraiser, and we reached out to the community. We went ahead and we decided that we wanted to have a dance camp where our little ones can come, and they're gonna learn a routine that they learn, and then on Monday there's a big game between Miller Jordan and BC, so they'll be able to take what they learned today and they're going to go ahead and perform it for the audience and their parents at the big game between Miller Jordan and BC here at our campus. Besides the basic, they're going to learn, well, first of all, they learn the stretching, they go ahead and they learn a routine, and it's just something that we like to have the girls, come and experience. Maybe, they'll go ahead and want to be cheerleaders or dancers when they grow up and they come to the middle school, and we try to prepare them in the middle school for when they get to the high school and perform for the community at the big football games. they learn that if they want to participate in sports or extracurricular activities like that, they go ahead and know that, they have to be attentive, that they can have fun, but they need to have discipline, learning, and it's all about teamwork.
Celebrate Texas Public Schools Week encourages parents to come learn about the unique and educational opportunities that students, such as those attending school at Dr. Raul Garza Jr. Elementary, are learning. Let's take a look.
San Benito CISD celebrated the annual Texas Public Schools Week, a week of showcasing the many opportunities given to students statewide. Dr. Raul Garza Jr. Elementary Principal Elsa Lambert spoke to us about the different activities being held at our campus.
Well, it's important that we involve our parents in the Texas Public School Week. It's a time to celebrate our education, our public education, and the parental involvement is extremely important. We have activities throughout the week where our parents are invited to spend a few minutes with their children, and it's quality time. And so, for example, today we have Education is a Blast with Dad, and Dad's grandpas and our uncles are welcome to come in and spend some quality time making some rockets with their children. And it's that half hour, 20 minutes, an hour that they may not get at home because they're either working or they get home too tired or whatnot, but at least here they have some time to spend together with their child and make some beautiful memories with them.
Open house festivities in the district gave parents, grandparents, and community members the opportunity to witness that each day students acquire new skills and learn new information, engaging their minds and bodies and building their educational foundations and futures.
Well, Texas Public School Week is a celebration on education. I know we have a lot of noise, but you know what? It's good because the students are positive about education, they're proud of their school, and this is an opportunity to invite the parents to come to school, visit with the teachers, and even ask and request for more information regarding more of their academics and behavior. So really it's a matter of working together with the parents and allowing them to come and visit our school to see what we're all about.
San Benito CISD staff and students had a week-long celebration. Despite the cold and rainy weather, their activities continued. Grangerville Elementary held a canned food drive to later donate all cans collected to the local food bank. Angela Jerusalem Elementary conducted a career fair and allowed their students to visit each table and learn about different types of occupations. Silva, a driver for the San Benito Fire Department, explained why it's important for the children to know about what the department does for the city.
We came here to Leal Elementary for Career Day, and we're just explaining to them some of the skills and the training and what's required and what's needed to be a fireman here in San Benito. The fire department serves a real vital role in the community. We respond to emergencies, and we're out there trying to protect our citizens and the property that belongs to them. So it's important for them to understand what our function is in the city.
Family and community members were able to get an inside look at all the different programs, courses, and extracurricular activities provided for the students all throughout the district. At San Benito CISD, students and staff members proudly celebrate the continuous achievements that are being made in the classrooms, and the district takes pride in knowing that it has many reasons to celebrate because it matters.
To fulfill its mandate to educate children, San Benito CISD realizes that it doesn't just need principals, teachers, and counselors. Parental involvement is also a very important component to the success of a child. And for this reason, San Benito CISD continues reaching out to parents.
What parental involvement is a part of Title I funds, which Title I funds are federal funds that are given to each school district and schools individually. And part of receiving those funds is that you have to have a parental involvement component. Our program through our department offers parent services through parent centers that we have at 19 of our campuses. That includes the elementaries, middle schools, high schools, and our alternative campuses. At our parent centers, we have a set schedule where parent educators, our staff, goes out to the parent centers to provide outreach information, provide information to parents, coordinate our volunteer services that we have for each campus. And through those parent centers, parents are able to engage and be part of the campus and also be a part of our volunteer services as well. Our department also has been kind of an outreach service for our community. Whenever there's events or whenever there's agencies that need to come into our schools to reach to our parents, reach our students, this is usually where they're filtered through, is through our department.
UT Health has a program called Salud Vida. Salud Vida is a program of chronic care management. It is a program that focuses on diabetes and self-management. Our purpose is to assist people from the Rio Grande Valley who have diabetes, who have their sugars out of control, and we try to assist them to manage their diabetes to keep them in a goal. The areas that we cover are what is diabetes, we cover stress and depression and how that impacts diabetes, we cover nutrition, we cover reading labels, we cover physical activity and knowing your medication and complications. You know, our participants that come to the classes, they benefit because they do lower their A1Cs. We have a very high success rate of their A1Cs. One of the requirements is that their A1Cs have to be above 8. Okay, so that means they're high. So our goal is to lower them, and what we're seeing is that our participants are lowering their A1Cs with a whole team dynamic, not only the classes, but also having the community health worker, dynamic in it. So we work as a team.
Es lo que yo hago la idea de lo que yo llevo de aquí, lo llevo para mi casa, y como dijo la promotora, es si a mí me hace bien porque yo soy diabética, yo voy a llevar el bien para mi casa, para mis hijos, para mi familia.
To have parents involved is very important because one of the things that we have in Title I is to make sure that parents are a part of the educational process. Promoting what is out there in the community for them is very important because they want to model good lifelong learning as well.
There is definitely something for everyone at San Benito CISD. Whether it's working for NASA or preparing for college and career, the district offers a strong and solid foundation beginning at the elementary. The staff at Dr. Raul Garza Jr. Elementary and all our other campuses are extremely committed to providing the best educational and extracurricular opportunities for our students. We hope you have enjoyed this edition of The Insider. And remember, watch us on demand. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.